Yo, yo, yo. It's Marky Mark's Tarot. And this is a weekend pick a card 1, 2, 8, 3. 1, 2, and 3. And I'll do a collective. This is a pick a card 1, 2, and 3 for this weekend. I think everybody can hear me now. Yeah, we're good. All right. Hey, Tiana, how you doing, sweetheart? How you been? Hey, Allison, what's up, sweetie? All good? Surgery been fine with complicated, but all is well. Oh, well, that's good. If you're living and you're talking to me, that's a good thing. God bless you, sweetheart. You'll be all right. I tell you, you'll be all right. Hey, SR, what's up, sweetheart? How you been? Hey, Elizabeth, what's up, sweetie? All good? I'm just coming on here very briefly to do a pick a card. I haven't been on YouTube in a while. I've been so busy. But I finally finished this big job that I had. So now I'm back to normal life for now. So I decided to come on YouTube for a bit. Hey, sis, how you doing? Hey, Anita, how are you, sweetie? What's up, sis? You're freezing still? It's humid as, you know what, a hot coochie. Yeah, I'm doing good. You'll give me stream. Yeah, exactly, Tiana. That's what's up. It's believing is receiving. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Braga, what's up, sweetie? All good? I don't know what the heck's wrong with this thing, but whatever. There's still snow in there? Oh, damn. We ain't got no snow here. You can bring some of that cold weather over here. It's been 70 degrees all week. Here in Bermuda, it's like whack. The weather's crazy. I don't even understand it. This whole week, it's been like a summer day. Summer week, like, well, not summer, like, but you know, a lot of sun and 70 degrees. It's been crazy weather here. But this week coming, like Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, it's supposed to go down to 55 here, which is normal. Weather for Bermuda in February, because usually January and February is our, like, you know, real winter months for us. But when you guys have a storm on the East Coast, for those of you who live on the East Coast, when you usually have a storm, snowstorm, we usually get cold weather like 2 days later, like, you know. But I heard it's snowing in Texas and all that, in San Antonio. I saw some clips today somebody was putting online. It's snowing in San Antonio. This is crazy. And I was like, yeah, in the hot places that normally don't get snow on a regular basis, they're getting it. And here in Bermuda, instead of cold weather like we usually have in February, it's warmer. But now it's going to change back to normal. Well, back to winter. We had like a spring week this week. There's some whack ass weather going on, man. I don't know what to say, but it's some whack ass weather. This world's whack anyway. A lot of crazy things have been happening. It's the retrograde anyway, so that's why. A lot of crazy things are happening anyway. So don't worry, everything is going to go back to normal eventually. That's how you got to look at it. I know it's hard to be positive all the time due to the world and due to people, but I want you guys to understand that life goes on. We can't change what we can't control. Things happen, situations happen. You know, like, we have to keep on moving. You know, don't let things in life pull you down. Like, keep going, keep moving forward. As hard as it gets, just keep going, yo. All right. If I can do it, we can do it. All right. So I'm going to use my tarot cards as usual to do the pick a card. And my outcome card today and the collective today is coming from this deck, which is the Visionary I Ching cards. And I want to say thank you to Elizabeth for giving me this for a birthday gift. I finally got it. So I was using these cards, and they're really cool because these cards are very different. Hey, Ocean, how you doing? I didn't realize that they had cards like this where they have like, I'll explain it to you real quick before I move on. Like these cards have lines, right? Right here. Like each card has like a line, these lines in the corner. And a lot of these cards, so if it's a straight line with no gap in it, it's present. And if there is gapped lines, it's future. So it's pretty cool. So I'm going to use the future one today because everybody wants to know the future because we all know what the present is. All right. Hey, Nina, how you doing, sweetheart? Hope you're good. Good to see you all. I didn't even think you guys were going to be here, but I'm on here early. That's why. I'm coming on early because, I got to go to work tomorrow. So I'm coming on early now, but I'll be on Instagram in a little while. I'm doing great, Ocean. All is good in my world. I'm blessed, staying out of trouble, ignoring ignorance. Usual scenario for me. Being a good boy. All right, this is a pick a card 1, 2, or 3 for this weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 19th, 20th, and 21st. So here we go. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, and 3. Yes, the present is now. We don't need to know the present. When you get a reading, you want to know the future. So, for those of you who want to know the future, I'm just going to read the future parts from these cards, and I'm going to pull one for each pile, and then I'll pull a collective for everybody in the end. Actually, I might use my cards for the collective. All right. This is for 1, 2, 3 already. All right. Okay, for those of you who pick card number 1, you are trying to be more reliable to the people around you, or people are trying to be reliable to you. You just got to have a lot of patience. I know patience is a virtue, like they say, and patience is very hard for certain people. Being mature, responsible is the main thing for you. Card number 1 this weekend. Persistence is a good word for you. Something for you to do. Stay persistent. Get what you want. Conclude the task at hand. Whatever you have planned and organized for this weekend, card number 1, do so. People look at you as compatible. People look at you as a person who works hard, plays hard, dependable, trustworthy. But there might be some delays and frustrations this weekend, indecisiveness to move forward. It's like you're going to get off on the right foot on Friday into Saturday, but then Saturday and Sunday you might feel like, you know what? I'm too worried. I don't feel like doing anything. I'm indecisive about moving forward. At least Friday was good and half of Saturday. Saturday night and Sunday, I think I'll be chilling, just delaying, chilling out. Alienate myself from people and affection and worry. You're going to be procrastinating, card number 1, after doing what you have to do on half of the weekend, and the other half you might be just chilling. For those of you who are dealing with relationship situations, the person that you are dealing with is procrastinating and being indecisive. One of you is 100% and the other isn't 100%. So that could be the situation that you're dealing with, card number 1 this weekend. Also, if you're dealing with a work situation, pile number 1, you could be working really hard, and then come Sunday, you could be facing the facts that you've worked hard enough, and then now it's time for you to rest at least one day of the weekend. For those of you who are just generally dealing with weekend situations, try not to do too much. Just plan and organize what you can only accomplish, okay? Organization is the key for you. Persistence, doing what you have to do. Your outcome card, pile number 1, is deliverance. And as you see in the top left-hand corner, line number 3 and line number 5 are the straight line ones. And I believe, let me just double check. I can't even remember what I said just now. I believe that the parted lines are future. Okay, the parted lines are future. So the future lines I will read to you is 1, 2, 4, and 5. Sorry, 1, 2, 4, and 6. 1, 2, 4, and 6, and this is called the deliverance card. So, few words are needed. The recent obstacles are being overcome. Now there is peace, so just recuperate and relax. This is a good time to simply be still. The success you enjoy is rooted of your integrity, in contrast to clever and cunning deceits of someone around you. It may be time to consider carefully with whom you choose your work or partner. In light and objective performance standards, do they even measure up? Okay. In periods of stagnation, relationships be formed on a basis of convenience. Ain't that true? Since there is little challenge during such time, not much is demanded of friends and associates. But when important action is required, only able and trustworthy people can be counted on to perform well. Card number 1, free yourself from entanglements of random relationships of low value. Good fortune comes from intentionally associating with people of talent and integrity. So associate yourself with me. Okay, and the last line here I have is number 5. Letting go of negative influences require inner resolve and strength of character. Weaker people who have attached themselves to stronger ones are not easily shaken off. Sooner or later, these associations will get the message and fall away on their own accord. Tolerating unhealthy relationships for too long brings misfortune. So these are the things that I preach to you on a regular basis. It's their loss, not yours, if you get rid of them. You understand? You're doing the right thing for you, pile number 1, when you get rid of negative energy, negative friendships, negative relationships. Okay? So consider yourself freeing yourself. Consider yourself being free from negativity if you put yourself in that predicament this weekend. All right? In all aspects. Okay, pile number 2. You're trying to reverse the bad trend that you're dealing with. New interests in matters of the heart, matters of work, matters of relationships. You could be overcoming the ruin, the things that have held you back in love. For those of you who are dealing with love relationships that have picked card number 2, you could be thinking that your partner or the person you're dealing with has been trying to take advantage of you in some ways, or being insincere, or being false. Or this person has false friends and affecting your relationship. You know, a lot of people have relationships and friendships, and the other people, the person that they deal with, their partner or their best friend, has friends that they don't really associate with because they know that's not good for them. So you might be telling your partner this weekend, or your friend, saying, "Look, those people aren't good for you. You should really consider getting rid of these people." So you could be telling this to someone, or somebody could be telling you that the friends or the company you hang around or the partner you have may not be ideal for you anymore. Some of you might be getting into arguments with the person that you love or you care about. For those of you who pick card number 2, just be aware that insincerity and dishonesty and trickery could be a focus on your relationships and friendships this weekend. Okay? And if it's not you and your partner, it's somebody that you or your partner is dealing with that is affecting your relationship. Okay? Those of you who are in the work sector, and this pertains to you not being happy at work, you trying to find a different way or a different method at work to make work better. And you could be really busy, or things could be not going the way you wanted to go. Those of you who are self-employed, this could also mean that you have a new way of doing things, a new job. But as you take on this new job, the only reason why you're taking it on is because you want more money. But more money doesn't mean more happiness or more success. So keep that in consideration. All right, card number 2. And your outcome card pretty much explains what this is about. And that is temporary obstacles, number 39. Water above, mountain below. Temporary obstacles for you, pile number 2. And the lines I'm focusing on is 1, 3, 5, and 6. Your way ahead is blocked at this time for right now. Retreat, reflect on the situation, and wait for the right moment to overcome the obstacles. When confronted with a threatening roadblock, it is a mistake to forge ahead blindly. When one is in a position of responsibility or leadership, caution must be exercised when confronting an obstacle. Nevertheless, a leader must remain firm and decisive. Those who rely on you will be happy to see they have kept you in mind as well. In true emergencies, one should not wait to devise cautious strategy or enlist support of others by taking action. In such cases, immediate action precedes strategy, and your resolute spirit will spur others into pitching into. And lastly, when a difficult situation degenerates into a real mess, only bold foresight action can turn things around and bring success. There is no way forward and no going back. The circumstances are so complex that they appear to trap with no way out. Have faith in your own experience, card number 2, and you can salvage the situation. Good fortune awaits you. So this weekend, card number 2, try to overcome these obstacles and know that the outcome of these obstacles after you deal with them will be success, will be you getting over the situation that is going on, whether this is with your partner, your work, just in life in general. You can expect that you're going to have some temporary obstacles. The worst thing that can happen is obstacles being bad obstacles, or things happening worse than it already is. So that's why this card says temporary obstacles. But they're only going to stay temporary if you keep them temporary. Capiche? And finally, card number 3, pile number 3, you're looking into the future, opportunities you may have ahead, coming events. Now, if you make plans and they fail, just know that that's a short-lived situation. That weren't meant for you to happen, weren't meant for it to be. Some people make plans and realize that their plans may fail because they're not doing the exact thing that they're supposed to be doing at the time. They jumped the gun. They may have felt like, you know what? I made a lot of plans, but now I'm not sure. And now you're getting yourself into obstacles. You see, when it comes to the last couple days of the retrograde, because the retrograde is apparently over on the 21st, but then we have like, the after effects of that too. So pretty much the rest of the month is going to be off and on. But this weekend, I always tell people at every retrograde, I believe that the last couple of days are the worst. That's just my opinion. That's how I feel. That's when I feel the retrograde is really a pain in the ass. But if you look at the retrograde as doesn't exist, then you won't have no obstacles. A lot of you are thinking about overcoming the barriers and delays, the problems that you've dealt with this weekend. Overcoming problems is always a good thing. Pile number 2 had almost a similar reading, but pile number 3, for you, I feel like it's also going to be temporary, but you're actually moving forward in a more positive way because you already been through these situations before. It's like you're an experienced bullshit taker, if that makes sense. All right? And card number 3, when you feel like things are not going right, you always look forward to what's going to happen after things don't go right. So if you're looking into the future and you're thinking about, the events that are coming up in your life, maybe a birthday, maybe like a job interview, maybe things that you're looking forward to is happening. And you know that they will shortly arrive when you believe more. Okay? You got me? Hey, Norma, how you doing, sweetie? And you know what? Card number 3, the thing is, if this is a love relationship or a relationship, that you're dealing with, hey, Ray, how you doing? Then, the thing is there's going to be obstacles. There's going to be situations where, it's going to be up and down. And this is a weekend where you can expect things to be short-lived. Like things are going to happen, but then you're going to get right over that hump really quick. So look at this as your outcome card. Your outcome card is pretty much what I want to focus on in this pile because I see that this is the card that you need to hear, and it's nearing completion. So after a rough time, after a rough weekend, by Sunday, I feel like you are going to near completion. Nearing completion, 64, 6 and 4 is 10. So 10 is completion. And for those of you who are nearing the completion, this future line here is every other line. So it's 1, 3, and 5. And I will read 1, 3, and 5 for this card. For you, card number 3. In periods of chaos, there is a natural tendency to become anxious. Throw caution in the wind and rush ahead. Like a young fox that dashes into a frozen lake, will be treading on thin ice. An attempt is made to escape problems too quickly. Hold back a little to spare yourself from such dangers. So this is telling you, don't go too fast. Don't make too many crazy moves. One thing at a time. A transition from harmful entanglements to clean success is possible this weekend. Card number 3, though you may currently lack adequate strength or complete the undertaking and tasks, when caught in such a situation, enlist the aid of others to help you towards the finish line. Failure to do so could cause disaster. The rascals have been routed and victory is close at hand. Just as the sun shines sweetly after hard rain, victory is all more joyous and prior troubles and failure. Bask for the time of glory and of a successful struggle. When you move ahead carefully towards what is now available to you, the time is ripe for great achievements. So you are nearing completion. So by the end of this weekend, card number 3, I feel like you are going to get to where you need to go after these problems and after this pressure, after the delays. You're going to stay on that that path of I'm going to get this done. I'm going to make this happen. This will happen, and it will happen right now. So for those of you who pick card number 3, just know that whatever task that you have, it'll be dealt with because you are going to, by Sunday, get what you want. You're going to complete whatever needs to be completed. Now, for the collective, I'm going to use both my decks. I got this idea from a friend of mine today. She said, you know what? I feel like mixing both of your decks together. And I was like, yeah, why not? But I said, I'll do both separate and then pull some cards. So the collective I'm going to do for everybody for the weekend, I'm going to do from both my decks, the Mark and Mark's Tarot deck 1 and 2. So I'm going to pull 3 cards from each because I love you like that. I love you more when you're asleep. You're welcome. So, collective energy for the weekend. This is the collective energy. All right, this is the collective energy for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this weekend. 1, 2, 3. That's good so far. Let's get 3 cards from my second deck. And both of these decks are for sale right now on makeplayingcards.com. You can also find other decks for sale on that same website. People sell their decks on there all the time. So if you want to buy this deck, the description is in my about section. You can go press on the link and it'll take you right there. Yeah, deck number 3 will probably be out by April. Shh, don't tell nobody. All right. Collective for this weekend. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, for those of you who picked, for the collective, for the collective for this weekend, you are manifesting money. I know I am. That's what's up. And we all should be manifesting money as a collective because now's the time to make money. Things are going kind of sort of back to normal. Well, at least where I am, it is. Manifest money. So you should be making more money this weekend. This weekend, you might get more work or more word of more work. And you are manifesting money because people depend on you. People depend on you, collective, because you are dependable. You are a person who manifests money. You are a person who depends on others and others depend on you. Depending on you will make you money. If you're dependable, you make money. And for those of you in the collective right now, what you want in life is in the near future. So if manifesting money and people depending on you is what you want, then what you want in life is in the near future. So whatever you want, whether it's money, love, sex, just looking at me, what you want in life is in the near future. And you should think about that every day. You should always tell yourself, not because this collective is telling you, but you should tell yourself every day when you wake up and look in that mirror in your vanity in your bathroom while you brush your teeth, look at your sexy ass and say to yourself, what I want is in the near future. What I need is in the near future. Okay? Just look at everything as a positive way. The more you look at things in a positive way, the better things will be for you in the long run. Hey, Rosie, how you doing? All right. Now remember, collective, when you manifest that money, people are going to see that. So don't lend money if you want it back. And I made this card on this deck because people always get readings from me and say, you know what, I lent this person money. I did this, I did that, and they never gave it back. Well, then don't lend money if you want it back. Also, the person that you don't want is thinking of you. Your ex might be thinking of you on this weekend, because the thing is, when you make money, when you do certain things, your ex might be thinking of you because of that. And if your ex is thinking of you, who cares? Who gives a shit? Let them think about you. Because at the end of the day, they're not in your energy, so let them think. It's okay for your ex to think about you. Just don't think about them. And lastly, collective, the best card that you can possibly get, in my opinion, for this weekend is this. Your angels and ancestors are protecting you. Just ask them for help. Once again, collective, while you manifest money, while your ex is thinking about you, people depending on you, all these messages. Just remember the main message here, collective, for this weekend is your angels and ancestors are protecting you. Just ask them for help. So if you need help doing things or getting things done or feeling like you need to get things done, the best thing for you to do, collective, is ask your angels and ancestors to protect you. And I tell people a million times, all you got to do is ask. When people die and go into the spirit world, I can't express this enough. When they go, it doesn't mean that you lost them. It just means you gained them in spirit. They can still help you. They have all the time in the world to help you because they don't work. They don't have a job. Their job is to help you. They ain't got to go to work. They're just sitting around in spirit saying, whenever you need me, I got you. Please remember that. Okay? Yes, it is. It's a good collective. We all need it. All right, I'm going to go down the list because I want to and because I am. And I'm going to use my deck to give everybody a brief message. So if you would like a message, just type the word yes in my chat room if you would like a personal daily message right now. You're welcome. It's good to see you all in here. I know I don't come on YouTube very often, but I've been busy, you know. This isn't my real life. Okay, Allison. Allison. 1, 2. Okay, Allison, your message is life's too short. Go and have some sex. Okay, Allison, that's a simple message for you. I know you don't mind doing that. Remember, life is too short. Go and have some sex. Okay? And if you don't, I will. All right. Next, I have Ocean Garnett. You can never have enough. That's why it says life's too short. Okay, Ocean Garnett, don't post too much. Don't post too much on social media. And I always tell people, if you get this card and you don't post anything on social media, then you're doing the right thing. If you are posting things on social media, make sure you don't post anything this weekend. Okay? So don't post too much on social media. And if you Like I said, if you don't, this means that you're doing the right thing. Somebody's waiting for you to do it. Yeah, Norma, I'm getting there. Okay, Rosie, you're next. Rosie. You're welcome, Motion. Okay, Rosie, remember that rejection is God's protection. Rosie, rejection is God's protection. Absolutely. For sure, for sure. Okay, Elizabeth, you are next. All right, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, don't worry, karma will get them. So if you're waiting for somebody to get karma, or you just know karma will come to someone, don't worry, karma will get them. For sure. Okay, Anita. Anita, let's see what we have for you. Anita, remember that what goes around comes around. Anita, remember what goes around comes around. And this could pertain to somebody doing something to you, and you're wondering if what goes around comes around. And that was pretty much like the same message for Elizabeth. Karma, what goes around comes around. These are old things that we say every day in life, or we say from time to time when things get sticky. You know what I mean? Okay. Next, I have Renee and then Ray. All right. Yeah, like the song. There you go. Okay, Renee, the Tarot Magician. All right, sis, let's see what we got for you. 1, 2. Renee, everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. There you go, sis. Okay, next is Ray from Scotland. Ray. Okay, Ray. 1. You're welcome. Okay, Ray, this is saying take a social media break. Take a social media break. So if you're on social media too much, take a break from that on the weekend. Calm down. Try to do other things like wash clothes, clean your place, go through your stuff, talk to people, but take a social media break for the weekend. That'll be your best bet. You can do what you like, but it'd be nice to take a break from social media. Okay, let's see what we have here. Did everybody, who else did I got here? Yes, please. Okay, Norma. Norma, you are next. Norma. Okay, Norma. Your lucky charm is here. All right, Norma. Let's see what we got for you, Norma. You welcome, Ray. Norma, your card is go out and get a free dinner. So if somebody says, hey, Norma, would you like to go out to dinner this weekend? Don't say no. Don't be a hermit. Don't stay home. Go out and get a free dinner. They might even pay for it. That's why it says go out and get a free dinner. You know, Marky always says, if somebody asks you to go to dinner, why not? Go out and get a free dinner. Free dinners always taste better too. So if you have a chance to go out in the next few days, go out and get a free dinner. There you go. Is there anybody else who would like a card that I missed or didn't see or yada, yada, yada? Just type the word yes, and I will give you a card if I have not given you one. You're welcome, Norma. Hey, Vanessa, what's up, sweetie? Okay, my card is know your worth and remember that. My message is know your worth and remember that. You're damn right. I know my worth and I do remember. And I do remind people too. Vanessa. Vanessa, I'll give you a message next. Right now. All right, Vanessa. One. I like to think so, Ocean. Okay, Vanessa. Your message is your work, life, or job will get better. That's a plus. Your work, life, or job will get better. These are weekend messages. Exactly. You're damn right, Norm. There you go. See that? We all got some good messages. All the piles weren't that bad. It just boils down to a little bit of frustrations and delays, but it's usually created by everyone around us. If we don't create it ourselves, then it means that it's being created by other people. Okay? And don't allow, my advice to everybody in this room for this weekend, and not only this weekend, but moving forward, don't give people your energy, okay? I know it's so hard not to give people your energy because, like, you want to, smack them, tell them about themselves, or even entertain what they're saying, or eavesdropping and then making a comment. Catch yourself in those moments and tell yourself, I'm not even entertaining this. I'm not even going to say anything. I'm just going to shut up for once in my life. And by shutting up for once in your life during the weekend, when you find yourself in those predicaments, you'll thank yourself for not saying anything. You know what? It worked for me today. I had somebody blabbing, And I just kept working. And the person was there still blabbing. I was still working. I didn't pay it no mind. And then after that, my phone rang. And I was like, thank you, Jesus. That got rid of that person. I ain't got to deal with that no more. You see what I mean? So don't entertain stupidity, okay? People are stuck on stupid. Remember that? So keep yourself, in a frame of mind where, you take care of you. Self-love is the best love. Do what you got to do. Enjoy your weekend. Stay strong. Stay happy. And realize that only you can control the way you live your life. Okay? These cards, these messages, if it ain't for you, it's because you have to control your life. If it resonates, that's great. If it doesn't, that means you have to take control of your life. I tell people all the time, I'm the type of person that I'm not here to tell you fairy tales or tell you that this shit is real or fake. It's up to you. You pretty much have the ability and free will to do whatever you want. Just make sure that you do the right thing. That's all that matters. Okay? Hey, Barb, how you doing? There's people out there. That's what once I was in a psychic's room one day, and she's a young girl. I haven't seen her in years. But one day, she said not to me, but to everybody in the room. Everybody said, hey, why don't you go out? She goes, because there's people out there. And I thought it was the funniest thing I've ever heard at the time. Because it's true. There's people out there and people act crazy. So if you keep to yourself and deal with whatever you're doing, then you don't have to worry about those people out there. Focus on you more. Okay? Promise me that you will focus on yourself more, so that way more self-love, more self-assurance, more self-reliability, self. Not selfish, but self-reliance. Self-love is the best love. All right, people? All right, I am going to get out of here. And I will see you all next time. It was good seeing you all in here. I'm going on Instagram later on. So I'll see you all next time. I appreciate you all coming by to support me. Once again, I love you guys. And I'll see some of you later on Instagram. Anyway, have a great weekend, you guys, okay? And remember what I said. Self-love is the best love. Take care of yourselves, okay? Mwah. I love you guys, and be safe.